Hello there. It's your boy, Tasty Cake, aka the Reverend Amagon, and of course, equal opportunity offender. I like the long intro because I created Reverend Amagon first. I forgot I did create Reverend Amagon first, and because I had logos made, I just old age. But Tasty Cake was a newer thing, and I just went to double check, double check, double check, double check, double check. It looks clear. It looks clear. Okay. Everything's good. Okay, here we go. So, where should I begin? I got a pair of gloves in case Sam Gloves pops in and wants me to wear gloves. So I took that from the back office. Oh, sorry, break room. There's that thing. There's that thing. I want to show you this coin. So I got this coin. Another impulse buy. We're going to talk about impulse buys soon. This I got that coin. Glare. Aren't you focusing? Why aren't you focusing, you camera? That's what it looks like. It says official a-hole. 2021. Oh, I lost a viewer. On you. Poof on you. Poof on you. Let's drop my stylus. There we go. So I got that coin. So if anyone tries to go at me and say, hey, I got a coin right here. I have a card in my wallet too about something else, but I'm not going to go into that. I will not go into that one. That's a little bit too much. Anyway, the impulse buy thing, I need to slow down quite a bit. I need new tape too. I need like a nice tape, not this stupid invisible, this matte finish magic tape crap from Scotch. I need the invisible tape. It's like woobly, 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 woobly. Oh, why can't I ever find anything? Because I got too much stuff. That's why. Anyway, it's fine for now. An acquaintance of mine, Miss Temperamental herself, Lisa Foyles. You catch her on her Spotify. You catch her on YouTube. I do it on YouTube. She talked about how the band Von Bolt now has a residency every Tuesday night at the Punk Rock Museum at the Triple Down Bar. So it's a big thing because you always play gigs at other places and you're trying to find this and that, but now they have a residency. She said that if anyone wants to come down there to sing with them, they will become an honorary member of the Adversaries. My eyes just lit up big times. Oh my God. I've been trying to do that, bugging James for months about, I wish I could, because he said he said originally, when I get to Vegas, tell him. Now he's kind of busy. Maybe he's kind of tired of me. I don't know. Maybe I got a vice versa thing. Lisa's tolerating me, and James is starting to like. Well, I don't know. James is still a good guy. He's a great man. To tolerate me for a week, that's gonna be another story, because I really am planning. I need to look up the prices of the airlines, hotel rooms, and possibly rent a car for March. I want to go during my birthday because I do not want to work on my birthday. I told a coworker that I said, everyone works on their birthday. I said, no. When I worked on my birthday, The first time I dealt with horrible customers, and now I have a hernia because I lifted up a big, you know, the shipment of Playboys came in, and I went, and ever since then, coughing really hard, lifting things, the hernia will never go away, no matter how much holistic music I listen to, drinking the water with the lemon and the cucumber, and I put in turmeric in today. I have the cayenne pepper. I still have bad skin. I have really, really bad skin. It's just more recent, when I had the tumor removed, all of a sudden I was like blistering acne around the area it was like the hair thing and I don't know. It's whoever put this curse on me, I want them punished. I want this curse reversed and deal with them forever. I just want to live my life free, freedom of it all. So no matter what I listen to, like it's manifestations, prayers. It's just not coming about. I mean, I haven't really much changed. I'm still if someone's horrible to me, my last name is Karma. So which is not a good thing. If other souls are watching me from there, like they're laughing their heads off, or they're laughing, or they're feels like shaking their heads. It's like, tell me, what do I have to do? I mean, being nice means being walked on. You know, everyone at work, they're tired. They want to go home. I've been here since 7 o'clock in the morning. What do you think I feel? It's not even 7:30. I'm giving people give me $50 bills, $100 bills for change. It's like we're not a bank. It's just my tolerance for these people is. Uh, that's why I want to go to Vegas. Kenny, I want to go to Vegas because in January I'm going to Orlando, do my normal thing, which I usually do in March. But I was like, I didn't want to deal with the spring breakers anymore. So last year it was going to Orlando, January, nice and cool weather, and I want to plan Vegas for a week in March around my birthday. I said, first time I worked, hurt my back. Second time I was at a call center and just nagging horrible people. I want my phone activated. Blah 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 blah. And I just don't want to be at work on a Thursday, my birthday, and just had to deal with that. I wouldn't have to deal with it for a short time, but still, I don't want to deal with the people. I want to see what's like in March, my birthday, celebrate my birthday in Vegas. And I'm not expecting a birthday cake, but, and since it'll be a Tuesday to perform with Von Bolt, the band Von Bolt, and to become an honorary member of the Adversaries. So I would, when Lisa and I were up there, she still won't let me contact her outside of messaging Instagram. James does, but he doesn't respond recently. He's kind of busy. It's like, well, and again, I sent him my Instagram live last night, which Kenny watched afterwards. We can get to that in a second. I really don't expect James putting together a Spotify album for me singing songs, especially just a week's time. But the preparation of we're gathered together preparing this, and between how many songs they let me sing, 1 to 3, I have my top 3 songs. Number 1 is Secret Agent Man by Johnny Rivers, because the whole band can play the music. Second, for a second song, it would be Hurt, but I sing it as Johnny Cash. So Essence just needs someone playing the guitar in the background. Doesn't need nothing else. Me, a cappella, but also a guitar. Third is, get this one, Don't Let the Sun Catch You Crying by Jerry and the Pacemakers, because I love that song. I sing the first a cappella, second verse, there's a guitar or a mandolin, because James has been playing mandolin. And third verse is there's Jason playing the drums. So it just all fits, you know. You know that crying's not a bad thing, but stop your crying when the band sings. It just it's a heart-wrenching song. I had songs like, f Last Kiss. There's a 50s song. It was a song in the 50s, but it was also sung by Pearl Jam, so I wouldn't sing the Pearl Jam version. Lonesome Loser, you know, hello. What was the, Cool Change by Cool Change by Little River Band. I sang that, and I lost my voice for 3 months because I did not prepare myself from the night before. The night before, I sang, we're closing down. I was helping the lady who does karaoke move her stuff. That's how I was making some money because I was out of work. And before that, I sang Nights in White Satin, and there were 2 old biker dudes with their wives just sitting there listening to me sing, and they standing ovation, you know, "How do you know that song? You're too young." You know, it's made me feel good. But the next night, I lost my voice. I just completely lost my voice. And it took a couple days before I sound like I smoked a lot of cigarettes, you know, but that hypocrite smokes 3 packs a day, you know, 2 packs a day. Sound like I smoke 3 packs a day. If you smoke, this is what you're gonna sound like. Those commercials for stop smoking, you know. That's what I sound like. You got chocolates? You got chocolates. I sound like that old woman on SpongeBob. It looks like a tapeworm. You got chocolates. Honestly, I was speaking that way for 3 months before I could get a high pitch back in my voice. I eventually would speak lower, you know. I could do that. But I could not reach this higher pitch. I can never again get back to my Phantom of the Opera voice, when I can sing music of the night, catch my breath, you know, just feel the power go through, project to the back of the stage. I'm sorry, project to the back of the auditorium, which we had a stage in in our college, and you went people hear you they had to hear you from the booth, and that's what I was taught to do, and I did. You know, regrets, sadly, but again, Secret Agent Man, Hurt, and Don't Let the Sun Catch You Crying. Lonesome Loser, I could try that again. God by John Lennon. I would change a couple words. He said, I was the walrus, but now I'm John. I say I was the doctor, but now I'm Tom. And Garden Party by Ricky Nelson. Because I went to a garden party to reminisce with my old friends. A chance to share old memories. Sing a song again. You know, very simple. But when Lisa said that, I made the comment. She said, also, comment how you describe me. And I said, you know, Miss Temperamental? Yeah, we're acquaintances. And I always support her. I support her. I support James. Support the band, everyone. Because they're good peoples. And she replied was, I love that comment. Not any particular part of the comment, because everything was positive. Like I said, I'm not going to say something. I can read this. I know that everything YouTube is good there, so let me just jump into. Surprisingly, I did not see, because it's always notified that anyone was liked my comment. Okay, Poison Dart Frog. I should have it on here. Oh yes, she's gonna sell T-shirts now. So I said I must get a T-shirt and a sticker. I'll put the sticker there. Probably, I'll remove the unit symbol, and I'll put a sticker there. So it's under Kenny's sticker. As I must get a T-shirt and a sticker, or you'll hit me while we eat pizza or at a restaurant. obviously. Hence why I cannot describe you other than, Miss Temperamental, we're acquaintances. I'm working on my singing voice, as you know. I want to be an honorary member of the adversaries. Yes. Um, you'll have you'll have to learn to play the banjo so I can sing Rainbow Connection. James won't do it. And you're the best, Lise, and I stand behind that always. 3 people liked it, and she says, "Love this comment." You know, it's like once upon a time in the Mandalorian, not Mandalorian, the Mandela effect, things were different. We were friends. But now it's kinda like that, we're sort of kind of friends. But James just hasn't replied because I said I need to do the whole research of transportation, living arrangements for a week, because that's my vacation. Like, that's my vacation. It's gonna be a once in a lifetime situation to be part of a rock and roll band, put that title on YouTube and Facebook and my Facebook fan page, Tasty Cake on the Soch, which I know I still haven't really worked on that. All those pictures I had on Instagram, I wanted to post her, but the way Facebook is now, it's like, but Facebook owns Instagram, so it's kind of a yeah. I still have 2 years of Disney pictures to put up too. I still had to make that phone call to that one customer. Maybe he'll give me a check for a lot of money because he's like I say, he came out of that accident. He survived while his Harley Davidson was destroyed. He has broken ribs. He's out of intensive care. I just it's very difficult for me to do these things, the anxieties and stuff. And I sent a text message a couple weeks ago. Like is that not enough? I guess I don't know. It's very hard for me anymore because things just don't apply very well. It's hard. It's hard for me to do this. I mean, I'm on when I'm on Instagram Live now. It's scheduled for 9:30 p.m. Eastern Universal Time Friday nights because it's like I've done everything. Give it half an hour, a little bit over, instead of just popping in. It's like people know when I'm on. Of course, those Kenzo Creations and my friend in Orlando, the only two have watched it. Everyone else is kind of like, I'm trying. I'm just, I want to make this work. The good days, the good old days when I did stuff, when I was an actor, when I could sing, when I had to, uh, took part in a TV show, which the only thing I can actually show is, you go to my playlist and it'll say, um, Solid Ground, I think. You get this playlist. It shows all this stuff. Things that are not completed, like the singing and the monologues. I want to get to doing these songs to there too, because I just everything's just going by too fast. I want to do this next year because if something does happen in the next within three next couple of years, or 3 years, then it's like I blew it. I appreciate it, Kenny. I'm trying, and now if I can just put out this stuff and saying, "Look what I have, buy it." I just Sunday, I'm going to make the phone call to the guy, see how he's doing. Sunday to Monday, I'm going to look up the rates to fly from Middle Child Syndrome, Georgia, all the way to Vegas for a week, and hopefully, it's a bunch of psychopaths are not going to be going to. I know they will. I know they will. Uh, During spring break in Vegas, like, I want to go when it's nice and cool too. And it's cool to be my birthday and say, "Hey," because Tuesday is, being at the Punk Rock Museum. Thursdays when Lisa's doing her podcast now. So if I can convince her, say, "Hey, Lise, well, she said she's gonna bake the DiGiorno pizza and make sure it's for the last minute so it's nice. It's not cold in the middle." She said that. It's like, okay, we're getting closer to a real friendship, but we're acquaintances, so she's cool with that. They're all cool with that. It's like, could I be on her show? Will she be on my show? Because I'm bringing that laptop. I'm bringing that laptop with me. I'm bringing the camera. I mean, the camera, the smartphone. You do all these things. Do this Wi-Fi thing. It's like, I'm doing it. I'm gonna interview them with the 3 questions I told James that. The part of the talk show segment, which I don't even know if have it set up yet because I was gonna do it on StreamYard. The StreamYard thing is, bring in Genzo Creations, bring in Timescales, bring in Legends of Traveling Tars, bring in the others, let's do a 3-question thing. Let's do the second segment of, what's new kind of thing. Oh, you pop back in, let's talk about something. And the third segment of Candyman and I doing the political thing, the US and the UK. What's what's going on? Here's a topic. What's going on factually? These are our opinions about it. And third, is there a solution? Like what's happening with the police state in the UK? I don't know. I it's bad in the United States, but I'm here and I can still disappear here and arm myself. But to go to UK, I wouldn't bring the laptop. I'll tell you that much. I bring a smartphone, yeah. And my brother and I would just go to Scotland and see my tree in the forest. So it's my tree. Look how tall it is. I'm a landowner. I'm a laird. I own land in Scotland. Even though I got my money back. Just you don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening with my physical body. Supposedly if they have problems with the hair, problems with the skin, and weight gain. Weight gain because I eat. I stopped eating bread. I used to grab the cheese rolls, just go nosh away at work. Like, "Ugh." I feel the difference there. But the water should have cleared my skin, but it hasn't. I will tell you, ripped a hole in my leg again. This time, my right leg, because this bulging, and I just put hand sanitizer on there, so I got alcohol on my leg, and it's burning. I feel the burning sensation. I feel alive. I'm alive. Oh, so alive. I don't know what color your eyes are, baby, but your hair is long and brown. But your legs are long and brown. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know what color your eyes are, baby, but your hair is long and brown. Your legs are strong and they're so, so long. I don't think now it's been such a long time since I heard that song from um wow. It took me long enough that Make Shape Create posted on Instagram that he was making 2 new custom figures with a He-Man and Skeletor. And I'm thinking, he using one of the Masters of WWE figures, Ultimate Warrior with the cape. And I'm thinking, what is that character? And I'm looking through the database and it's like, no, I don't want the original cartoon. I want Revelations. And it was Vicor, Viking helmet, Vicor. And I said, well, maybe Vicor because I was going to use the same cape and just paint it black. He didn't. He used a T-shirt and made the fabricate to make an Origins style movie He-Man, and he's gonna be putting up the Skeletor soon. It's like I can't remember names anymore. Yeah, I had to look at Kenny's sticker all the time. Oh yes, Kenny, my friend, my brother, my colleague, who's part of the inner circle. You're part of the inner circle, so I win big. You know you're gonna be taken care of. I think that brings 7 people into the inner circle now. So, still not 2 hands worth of people. or find a girl with they've had better skin. If I had better skin, I'd find it by the way. Anyway, you bumbling boob. Okay, put a grape in that mouth. I'm not that. But besides, also when I do the Instagram lives, I'm just trying to stay awake, and I can't sit long because I screwed up my shoulder a few months ago, pulling a pallet jack, and now it's just stiff. The stiffness is there, no longer popping out of the socket every so often. I check, and the right side is where the hernia is. The bursitis doesn't bother me as much. I do that. My leg, what took me a month because I had my leg going like that instead of inward crossing. I went that way, very Egyptian thing. Which my manager, I say my manager, because my boss is James Von Bolt, Velvet Chains, and the adversaries. Eh, but my manager said, "How can you sit like that?" And I just, I screwed up my leg, screwed up the knee badly. It's just so it hurts, still pops every so often. You know, again, meditation music not helping, but I still try to believe. So I lay on my back and do it. To find out, my buddy Ken hurt his back too from beforehand, and so he's lying his back, has a flat table. You know, Kenny, I did say prayer because it's well, we're both part of the same church. But I do my when I do my thing, when I go in that persona of even though Reverend Amagon is pretty dark anymore. Get out of my head. There's no voices. No, I'm not. There's no voice. I'm just trying to get my layout straight. Id is me. Ego is Tasty Cake, and superego is Reverend Amagon. Me is id means that's just normal me. All the frustrations, all the this and that, all the happiness, all sadness, all that stuff. Tasty Cake is the character I created, so he's the ego. It's the hey, look at that character. He's trying to make people happy, make people laugh, and entertain all the time. Reverend Amagon is the one that's super ego, who has the I'm holier than thou attitude. Took me a while to figure it out. The, I know it's right here. You're all going to burn. Not you all. Those that do wrong shall be punished. And I just get, and as be frustrated. So if it's a yin and yang thing, it's Tasty Cake is a yin. I always wear white. Reverend Amagon is the yang because originally he was Darth Amagon. When episode 1 came out, and I needed a name for a Sith name. And I asked one supervisor, said, well, I asked the other supervisor, his friend. I said, I need a biblical term, biblical word. Yes. And so because the guy was like devoted Catholic or something, Christian. And so I asked his friend, and he said, Amagon. He said, Amagon. Yeah. Which once upon a time, I was able to look that up on the internet, and it said, was it the internet or was it a book? Maybe it was a dictionary. There's a lot of things anymore you can't find. It just history's being erased all the time. Amagon, it's just like it was a river. It didn't say Amazon. It was Amagon, like the book. The book I have over there is the Book of Amagon, which I still haven't read. It's on display on my TV. Flip this over here. Oh. There. The Book of Amagon. Don't fall. You fell. Why are we talking about this? And after Armageddon, there was Amagon. Amagon, the ancient city, found while high above his habitat, Espol Kondo, Pontamax, and CEO of Al Humana Corp, charged with the emotional and spiritual well-being of the species, found his faith in the truth of the Third Testament shattered, and the doubt from which it was his duty to protect his fellow man suddenly descended on his own troubled heart. The human race ascended, leaving Mother Earth to live in vast utopian habitats orbiting the sun. The inhabitants are run very efficiently by corporations that tend to all human needs, from substance for the body to food for the soul. Amagon is the story of man's ascent into the heavens and the price that must be paid to live in paradise. I find that interesting. There's a book written, and I just looked it up in eBay. Now I also said there's a game named Amagon, but The Mask of the Pontamax. Amagon, the Book of Man, a history, past and future. It was written in 2015. I had the name brought up to me in 1999. So figure that one out, people. It's just the crazies. It's some crazy shite. I some crazy shite, I tell you that. Yeah, I should read that book one day. I should read the book and do a review. Because I got the review things going. I did the review on Strangers of the Night. Von Bolt sings Sinatra, Strangers in the Night. I somehow deleted the first word. I fixed it. I sent it to the boss. So I'm sure he watched it because he does that. I also have 154 subscribers now. It's like, what? I looked today, it went from 151 to 153, 154 today. It's like, what? Does it tell me? Yes, it does. Right there. 154 subscribers. Like, whoa. I'm so happy. So I did this, right? And of course I messed up. There's gonna be a mess up somewhere. It always has. When I did where's the book? Let's there it is. When I was putting together before I was eating dinner, I put the ends on there, right? And it was crooked. I was like, no, before I did that, I had 3 pieces left. A bottom blue piece and the 2 side pieces, one of these, and I just put them on the ends. So when I put the ends on there, they didn't fit right. So I took it apart. I looked at the picture again. It's like, okay, try to separate the parts. Thankfully I did, and I got it. The cassette's up there. Thank goodness. So all 3 MTV brick craft pieces are done. I'm happy.
I'm so happy.
Oh, got to do it. With the boombox there for now, the tape there for now, and the statue there. Try to keep it there. So I haven't really done anything there. I still got to go through there. I got to find where I put my Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 2 Blu-ray, which I do have. Put them all together. This is something. I wanted to show this. I grabbed this from work. This is a school calendar, right? It starts in August of this year. All these things going on. August 24, September, all the way to January 2025. January 2025. Where's... And all these people sponsoring this and that, right? All the sponsors. Just to say, my birthday is on the 20th of March. I'm not sure if it's first day of spring. I got to look at it again. I want to see around the time because I really don't want to work on my birthday. I was going to give up But when Lisa said, open called, anyone who wants to sing with the band is honorary member. Oh my God. That's my one dream come true. My main dream is to be part of the band. Second is to be on Lisa's show. And in turn, she'll be on my show. Not sure it'll be live because it'll be Thursday, and Thursdays don't do anything. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Because I'm not home. I'm bringing the laptop with me. We're having fun. She'll connect to my page. I'll connect to her page. It's like she has over 2,000 subscribers, and I have under 200 subscribers. Like, maybe, but people see my comments. We're good acquaintances. She won't chat with me outside of the posts, but you never know. Well, let me show you this calendar here. So, it's into the next year, right? May 2025, June 2025. I'm going to reinforce this again. This is a school made by the school district, July 2024. How do we go back in time? How do we go from June 2025, and that's a Monday and the 30th, to July 1st, being Tuesday, 2024. How could the school board not catch the mistake that they put July 2024 after, May 2025, June 2025, and July 2024? This is why I keep saying middle child syndrome, Georgia. Central Florida, is Orlando. Welcome to Matanas. It's very overrun. Apopka. It's crime ridden. There's gangs, and it's all Hispanic. A friend of mine who lives up here now, he said, yeah, you had to know the gang signs to go through Apopka. I was fortunate one of the times I drove through there at night. One time I had dry eye. I could not see it all. And I'm just calling a former friend, just talking to me as I'm trying to drive. I'm pulling into a neighborhood just to get off. It's because on the West End, we had a nice fancy schmancy mall, but it was shown on camera. They had raids, not raids, but vandals running. Like it was here as well. It was in a nice part of Macon. There's a nice part. These vandals just ran into Walmart and escaped. You see their pictures on camera. Most of them, or some of them, were arrested. But they did the same thing into that mall. Savages, you can't stop. People are just horrible. Can't please everyone. So I gotta keep giving them money so they don't do anything. I just got me that calendar. Made by the school. How many people watch this? Looked at this thing. I was like, okay. Yeah. Made a big mistake. What are they teaching besides every time I have a teacher come in and say, oh, I have a tax exempt. Fine. You got tax exempt. And it's for lots of sugary snacks just to keep the kids wired up and for school. And then they get home and they go, oh, I'm tired. Yeah, thanks for causing diabetes. I never had that in school. They never did that to me. I mean, the biggest thing for us was when I went to 7th grade, I was a bit chunky. Before 8th grade, I had that growth spurt. And you can see I have an extra large head on a very skinny body because I stopped eating. I just went frunk. I would, at the junior high, because as a junior high, we had the lunch thing, so I went there. And Mm. What's maybe and you can't have a pack of gum because they just throw gum everywhere, put gum in people's hair, which really but anything that maybe at least give them a mint, allow them to have mints, you know, put in their mouth because it's the saliva, keeps the cavities away, keeps them going 'cause you like the Trident commercial, you keep chewing and chewing 'cause it activates your gum, just in the process of doing things. I had a class, I was allowed to listen to my, Mozart music and Beethoven. Yes, I saw that commercial today about being allergic, and, like, people get mixed up everything, so about taking this pill for the food allergies, and disclaimer was, "It can cause cancer." I said, What did he just say? This this healthcare item can cause cancer?" But again, I had to have surgery for this thing to be removed. But ever since then, I don't know what happened to me. It could have been the COVID shots. I mean, there are some people that can't take it because of stuff they put in it, and if we delve into it, there's not nice things in there. You know, the Western medicine is about seeing these having these drug dealers come into the office and sell them these particular things. Well, this can cause side effects. No, I don't have side effects. I can eat peanuts. I am eating a lot of Nutter Butters. The skin tearing from the perineum. It's anything to make money. Big pharma is big business. It's big pharma and corporations. Corporations own big pharma. That's how we keep losing. Why make a cure when they can always treat the symptom and make more money? Why do we have those insulin shots go from $30 to $500? The guy was not in trouble. Saying, "Hey, what are you gonna do about it?" He got in trouble for something else. Al Capone got in trouble for tax evasion, but it was Al Capone that he was told, how about selling milk because that's how you make the money, boss. And he did. He started selling milk, but when his friends and cousins were getting sick, he's the one who put expiration dates on it because you're homogenized milk in America. You're not gonna get sick. It's gonna taste bad, but you're not gonna die. You're not gonna get sick from it, which is nasty stuff. So I guess all in the mind too. If it smells bad, toss it out. You don't need it that badly. A lot of people don't even need milk that much because all of our systems are screwed up from years of shots at the beginning. But then again, you get those that don't believe in the shots, and the kids get sick. So it's a no-win situation. This is humanity, and if the spirits are looking from us from other dimensions, going, "Wow, Earth is a horrible place, but more power to you for going through it all." Uh, I don't want to do it again. When the time comes, I would say I'm not going to walk towards the light. I do not want to be reincarnated. I want to go back to my own universe and say, "What the hell was that about?" The whole I had a little shtick I wanted to do for if I ever get a Lisa show. I really hope that I think I got possibly. The whole Mandalorian effect, the Mandela effect. No, they said, remember when it was Oscar Mayer was spelled with two E's? No, it was never spelled with two E's. It was Mayer. Meyer. Even though you spell Mayor, 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 Meyer. I know that. That's not a Mandela effect. That's a ghost. That's a ghost. Ghostlight. That was Doctor Who. That was gaslighting. People don't remember things. The cornucopia for Fruit of the Loom. So it never existed. But someone showed a picture that they got socks, probably from Ollie's, and it had the cornucopia with the fruit, and it says Fruit of the Loom. Gaslighting. People don't remember things. things you remember certain things go by all the time. I mean, names I couldn't remember Vicor for God's sakes, and I got the custom one. I might put the cape on him. Otherwise, it looks like I got the custom head and just put him on a He-Man body. I put him on 2000X He-Man body. I need to get a tackle box or more big shoe boxes and put the figures in there. I want to put the accessories in the round candy jar boxes, plastic candy jar containers. So I can just go, okay, there's the weapons. Not in those little rectangle boxes. Put the figures in there like Hebro does and Mr. Home Arcade. Just got to get organized. Got to put them all together. Got to make the money so I can go in Vegas for 1 week. Man, once in a lifetime situation. It's never going to happen again. I'm not going to tell them, say, unless I win money. You'll probably never see me again, except watch me on live and on videos. But I had to have that experience. I have to be part of the adversaries. And like I told the boss when they created a new poster, I said, I would love that poster. Didn't say anything. When his bandmate from Velvet Chains posted on Instagram, they got new merchandise. They wanted $40 for a ball cap. No. I paid under $30 for a T-shirt. It says the black as his red Velvet Chains. I paid a little bit more for my Von Bolt T-shirt, which is somewhere in the other room, which I know I got to go look for. If not, I'll buy a different one. That has one with the wolf on it. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Plus, I got to get one from Lisa when she does her Shopify store. She has the gray one with the drawing she made of Boy Kevin with those sketch marks. So I get that. I said T-shirt and a sticker, so I can put the sticker. I want to put the sticker right there under Kenny's first sticker. So sticker of temperamental there. Time scales will be there. That again, since I'm not doing the talk shows separately on StreamYard through Legend of Chiming TARDIS, it's be on my channel here. That I would put the adversaries. I would say I need the logo for the adversaries. I will print it out, pick it right there between Ness Head, who drew a picture of me, and yeah, Ness did that for me, and Adam did that for me. I'm almost thinking that I could move Jay to there and put Lisa's temperamental there. So it's also a thing. Because remember, Jay wants to be on my show. Not on, because that's the way things. He has his ways, He has his toy collecting and stuff like that. So, and I am who I am. I am who I am. And that's what makes me who I am. I'm not pigeonholed. I was never a good enough actor to be pigeonholed. But always with Kenny reminded me, I put so much work in this thing just trying to entertain. I want people to think, look at this silliness I'm going through and all the issues that I have going on and the screw ups and failures with women. Still with as he knows that I tried and I messed that one up. Oh well, they're gonna be with me anyway. I can't even get to there. I can't even get to the back into the other room anymore because I have so much crap. I got to slip in the mailbox, my post office box. Oh, I got my 3D, my little thing from AliExpress for my Dinobots. That's at the UPS store. I'm sure of it because it's supposed to be there by today, so it'll be there by Monday. Yeah. But I'm sure that my big, humongous box from Big Bad Toy Store is coming. And I got to bring that thing bit by bit. Because that was too much impulse spending. The a-hole coin, which The why does it want to focus on it? Focus the very first time on it. Try that. Try that. That's better. Kind of. Yeah. Flip. It was only a couple dollars. It was under. It was around $10, I think. I don't remember, but someone say, "I got the coin here, people. Don't push me. I will. I'm better." Just like my card thing, which I'm not going to show. That's for reserved for certain people to look at. 'Cause last time I said I was going to determine between what was the difference between this thing and that thing, I lost a subscriber. It was just, curiosity because, that the Doctor Who article said, "It's not woke, you're a snowflake." I was like, I watched it. So, okay. And then I have one Facebook friend and said, "Well, you are." I said, "No, you are." He's trying to push the buttons. A lot of times I would delete his comments just to say, "You're going too far." Yeah, he's going too far, buddies. But he said that, so I said, "No, you are." And it's funny. I was going to do some research on it, but I forget. Here's some more of my tax-paying dollars. Someone spent $80 and still has $784 left in food stamps. And looks like decent amount of food there. But I'm in retail. I have a job that allows me to do more things than I ever could before. Can I do other things? I now am in charge of in receiving packages. Boxes come in. I take out the invoice and make sure that we have everything on the list. This week, no exception. Hey, Adam. This week, no exception. The items from New York were missing. They had one giant box full of various items. It's missing. And there's supposed to be another box that had like a little case of 6 items. Where is it? So that's been bad. Yesterday, when I get in my other invoice, and the guy is very nice. I get my cigarettes, tobacco products, candy. I don't know who's spending $45 on dog food, but it's just insane. He did a substitute for a cigarette. It's like, okay. Nothing I can do about it, right? Let's see. Oh, here's one for you. This is a big what the huh? So they hire a new guy in his 20s, 30s to work in the deli. He's there on the day. He's not feeling well. No, that's the other one. The other one got COVID. He was sick. They tested him for COVID. Nothing came up, but went to the doctor's office. He got COVID. He had COVID when he was at the doctor's office. That's what I'm saying. He had the flu and he caught it when he was at the office. It's like, new guy was hired to work in the deli. He worked one day. This is what I was told. A guy comes in who's a friend of this guy's dad. Says, so and so, here, and she's my bestie is calling the manager, and he's saying, no, she's not here. Oh, he's not here today. Say, no, I'm the coroner. He repeats that 4 times to her. I am the coroner. And she's like, okay, what is that supposed to mean? And she says to him, well, he's not coming in today. He goes, yeah, he's not coming in because he's dead. The guy was at his grandmother's house, and he had a heart attack. He's in his 20s or 30s, had a heart attack. Worked one day. It's like if he was there for 6 months, he would have got life insurance, but also the manager said, "Why would anyone you know, tell a girl that the guy's dead? Just try to pass on to the manager, this and that." I just kept saying, his bedroom mannerism. Shoot, I can't remember the words anymore. His bedtime manner, bedtime. You don't tell someone that someone's dead. You don't go out and say it to someone. You go to the manager and say, so and so has passed away. But this guy, whose brother owns a funeral parlor down the road, let's say something like that. And so she's telling the whole story, and it's like, why would you tell a girl that someone's dead? Not bedroom. Bedside manner. His bedside manner, you could have said, yes, unfortunately, he passed away. Or, could I speak to the manager? You don't say, oh, he's not coming in because he's dead. You know. But it wasn't until yesterday when I watched Lisa's video on Thursday night that I got to be in Vegas. I got to be in Vegas. It's just nuts. People are just kookamonga. I don't know. I just noticed it there. That's Comet and that's Loki. I was around when Comet was a baby, and Loki's just a big old bully. So, nothing. That's almost reaching the hour, so nothing much else to say. If you want to watch, if you're into wanting to watch an actress, Lisa Foyles, she did a lot of acting in the past, was a child actress, and she's singing with Von Bolt. She has her page on YouTube, Temperamental, and I'm always making comments, so my comment is there. And she's the one that convinced me that I want to go to Vegas in March because I want to be an honorary member of the Adversaries. And I said, and I will, however we can do this shtick at the Punk Rock Museum, or I do it on her show, because it would have to be afterwards. Because I had to do the show on Tuesday, probably Wednesday, Thursday. I said, I want to put on my resume that I'm part of a rock band. Because it's getting together, collaborating, rehearsing. That's teamwork. We're doing something here. So that's worth putting on the resume. Because someone could say that I'm part of the KISS Army. What? You don't sing? You don't do anything with them? No, but I support KISS. Well, I support them. And that would also be an excuse to have a poster. That cool picture that I was able to screenshot from her page. I'll see what I can do about that. Because, the poster's made. I get there. I said, here's the poster. It's like, yeah. I need a plastic tube so it doesn't get destroyed from Vegas back to Middle Chester, Georgia. Now I'll replace that one. I was like, I'm in the Adversaries. And I'll be on YouTube page like honorary member of the Adversaries. And I'll throw it in the introduction too. The whole the Tasty Cake and the Reverend Amagon and all on the Fender. Plus honorary member of the Adversaries. Yes. My dream come true. And to be on Lisa's show. Eating pizza with her would be a cool thing. Going to dinner with her husband at a Japanese restaurant he likes, that'd be a cool thing too. But to be, a member of the Adversaries, to be on her show, she'll be on my show. It was just a hoot and a half. Best week ever. I don't gamble, besides getting lottery tickets. So I may visit Hoover Dam. Hoover. I'm Dam, stuff like that. Have fun. So that's a dream I got to work on because if in 3 years, when the Pope Francis goes away, it's going to be the end of days. It's not the end of the world, just the end of days. I mean, there's going to be riots and ruckuses, and the police state is going to get a hell of a lot worse. So I'm going to be selling money too. I got to go full force in selling this stuff. I need to get back there. So there may be a time when you may not see this. I may actually have to put the camera over here again just to focus on this because I may have a big old gap. I try to work back there, and I need to clean all this. I mean, I just shoved everything in there. I use I use that drawer for my back belt because my hernia, my glove for my carpal tunnel, my face shield, which used to hang there, but the face shield is more important. The mask, so I can tell people off under my breath. And so you say smile, I go, I do that a lot. I do that a lot of work. I don't shave because I don't have to shave. I just go. It's the eyes. Like when they bring dogs in. Who brings dogs into a grocery store? Service animals are one thing, but these people, "Oh, I got my dog with me." But the ones that bring their service animals, they look at me. I give them a wink. One of them, it was a older female dog. I winked at her. She looked at her mom and went, "Ooh." She just looked at her mom and smiling. Like, he winked at me. Every time I walk by, I wink and like, it's not a physiological, psychological, physiological, sociology. Animals know when they're good people. So when they see me, I'm like, with the eyes, like, hi. Had a golden retriever that came in one time. Oh, so happy. If I went back to the antique mall, the owner has two big golden retriever dogs. Two golden retrievers, sisters. They see me as like, oh, and they will sit at my feet. They just sit on my feet. They won't let me go. I say, okay, it's pet, pet, pet. You're not going anywhere. You need to pet me. Okay. Love animals. They're not around long enough, nor do they need to be going through so much with people. But since they can't speak, you never know what's wrong with them inside. So when I always, so when I worried about the boys more, because they can't say anything. But when I saw Loki last year, oh my God, what a difference. Of course, he didn't like being spanked. I tried to do the whole thing there, and then Comet said something to him, and went back to going, it's okay, Loki. It's always the ones you miss, and you can't go back and do anything. There's a idea that you go through when you get to heaven, you are confronted by every animal you've ever dealt with, and they make the decision whether you go to heaven or not based on how you treat them. And you know, I love that idea. But again, I'm not going to the light. I'm turning around and I'm heading back to my parallel universe, my alternate universe, alternate dimension. I don't need the time talk about anything else. I want to be at pure. I want to sell the vast majority of the stuff to people that want to enjoy it. Some of them keep it for a while, just keeping it because there's sentimental reasons. But stuff that's been hidden forever, I just like, what, I can't do it anymore. I'm still about Eternia. It's still in Orlando. What am I gonna do with Eternia? I don't think I'll ever be able to open anything. I bought Powerball tonight. I bought Mega Millions for Tuesday night. Fantasy Five's back up there too. So I mean, that's getting to Vegas and back and still have a lot of money. No gambling. But if I can just not work anymore, so I have to deal with these people that are causing the health issues as it is, keep what I'm doing, what I'm supposed to be doing, and such going on properly, then I'll be fine. But right now, I'm just breathing. It's after 6 o'clock. I have 3 hours before I'm off here. Then I spend half an hour to an hour in bed on the tablet, mainly going through Instagram and any message I have through on my messenger, which I have a couple messages. Okay, they're Doctor Who related. I mean, I also got to watch Rise of the Cybermen. I got to remember to watch that again. Going to do the review on Tuesday night, 6 p.m. Eastern Universal Time. But that's it. Everyone keeps popping in and out. Appreciate those who came in. Kenny, as always, appreciate you. You are part of the inner circle. I'll keep saying the prayers. Timescales. He came at the last. We're going to do that interview, so I can put you a sticker right there. So, short recap. I'm going to Vegas to be part of a rock band for just a week. So I need to sell things so I can have the money to do the trip to Vegas because I'm doing a trip to Orlando in January, do my whole week thing there, and then jump to Vegas in March because we don't know what's going to happen with everything. Shouldn't be much difference with after the elections happen in November, to postpone it any further. No. Once a lifetime experience. I doubt I'll ever be back unless I win the lottery. Still got to be back to Cali one day. Selling. The calendar thing, that was stupid. Bored. I did this. I'm happy with it. It's up there. And it's just me mumbling. In that Kenzo Creations. Where's your sticker? There it is. Kenzo Creations starts healing. Because he's more pain than I am. And Adam popped in for a second. I guess checked YouTube, see if he's on. And timescales, we'll figure something out. But it's now been an hour's time. 1 hour, 9 minutes. Me rambling. Dreams, people, this and that. I showed my a-hole coin, which you can watch the repeat here. But thank you all for... Yes, it is a very windy day. At work, I'm in the stock room going over the invoice of things I still did not receive because the idiots in New York did not send it. Again. How can you be an invoice and not have it? It's and it was like pounding on the garage door. And then someone in the meat department opens up the garage door. And then I said, there's no one out there. 'Tis the wind and nothing more. Quote the raven, eat my shorts. And He's like, hey, like, no one is out there. I told you. Then the manager comes through. I said, hey, Squeaky just landed a ghost. You landed a ghost. So yeah, was banging on the on the garage door, and I said, it's the wind. There's no one out there. So it's like, because it was freaking loud. Oh my god. So we're gonna have this nice, cool weather coming through. Anticipation for sweater weather for Halloween. You either sweat your brains out in a costume, or you have to put on an additional thing to keep warm. You know, there's no way around it. Rarely has been, but it's supposed to be a little bit hotter again. But I'm grateful for the cooler wind. I need to start grounding myself again because when the cool weather comes in, I get a static shock. Exactly. We got the invoices, got all the stuff in, but I said, got invoices yesterday when I did my one thing. He did a substitute. Instead of me getting 2 Winston silver short cartons of cigarettes, he threw in an extra Marlboro Special Select Gold, the light, 100 instead. So I had 4 and I had 1. It's like, that's not my thing. I'm just reporting what has to be done. I'm surprised that he did that. And today with this other company from New York, a whole giant box. It's a big old Jimmy Dean's cardboard box. They throw crap in there. I'm just supposed to sort it all out, see what we have. That box does not exist. And another box was just, straight off there's 6 in his box. That didn't show up either. I do what I can do. That's how I do. I just receive the invoice. I receive it, check off it's in there. No skin off my nose. Skin off my arms and legs because I'm tearing it apart, but that's one other thing. Keychain statement. Oh, that'd be awesome. Great. I thank you. Because I always get static shock every time I work. When it gets colder, static shock. It's the shoes. It's got to be the shoes. It's crazy stuff. Crazy, crazy, I tell you. But nice having the conversation with you there. Kenny, feel better? Sending the positive vibes to you. Wow. That's awesome. Everything on the East is always the best. Guys about Western medicine talked about, Ken was talking about can't bring nuts or snacks into schools. And I saw a commercial for the first time said, this medicine for nut allergy, for any allergies, nut allergies, it can cause cancer. Oh, yes, I would appreciate that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Like, everything's trying to kill you, and the only one that can save you is yourself. You too, sir. So I want to thank Kenzo Creations, Heal Buddy, Radical Toys popping in. I'm going to see if he's up to something on his show. So I always do. Timescale, going to get that interview taken care of. And now I'm back on YouTube on Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Universal Time, because Tuesday I'm back on The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS as we review The Rise of the Cybermen at 6 p.m. Eastern Universal Time. Just like to keep those days straight across, because that's the only way I can remember it. I wrote on a chalkboard. That's why I don't have everything straightforward, because I'm trying to remember. So, okay, 6 o'clock Monday and Tuesday, so that keeps it there. Wednesday is I got to work on Thursday morning, so I didn't want to keep it late. Friday night, because it's better than Thursday night, which doesn't really make a difference, but maybe it might. And Saturday, I got a couple more hours, do my thing, go to bed, go on Instagram, do my stuff, fall asleep, to do the whole thing tomorrow morning from 7 till I work from 7 till 2 on Sundays. and I know I'll be fed. So come Monday, I'm gonna start the fasting thing. See if I can do. If it is my liver, they said if you have fatty livers causes hair loss, bad skin, the bubbles when you the weight gain. The weight gain was from eating bread, so I stopped eating all that cheesy bread. I got caught on the cheese again because people are irritating me, so I'm trying to get to go back better. I'm trying. So I want to be healthy so I can do my singing in Vegas in next month, next year. So that's the plan. It is. It's all about money. Big pharma and corporations. Inflation goes on because people allow it to happen. I work in a grocery store. What happens? There are people with the food stamps writing checks, debit cards, cash, credit cards, problems with their cards, like showing them how to do the card thing. Do you have the app? I don't want to do the app. Woman yelled at me yesterday, I'm going to stop shopping here because I don't know how to use a smartphone. I walked away. It's like, I just work here. I don't care. I don't know. We're trying to do like in-store sales now. You go and say, "Oh, look, we knocked off something here." So I got 2 jars of hot dog relish that I'm gonna get tomorrow, and maybe some German bologna. Exactly. Ours is the only one in town. It's a market, thankfully. So it's not a supermarket. Oh my god, the meat department has many, many stories. And as I mentioned to you this one, I mentioned at the beginning, a coroner came in the other day to tell my work bestie. He kept saying, he's a coroner, coroner." Like, what is it? How's it explained to her? What's a Yes, okay, you're a coroner. Trying to find out about this guy. He said, "He's not coming in because he's dead." Like, nice bedside manner, dumbass. Just because your brother owns a funeral parlor and you're the coroner, you don't tell a girl that the guy who works in deli is dead. Like, you tell that to the manager. Yeah, so I would do that, but we don't have that. We don't have the doors or anything. It's just, we everything's against the wall. So everything that's open, put it there. But you did remind me I still have so much chocolate milk left in my half gallon, which I'm gonna finish up tomorrow. That's that'll be my snack for tomorrow, be saltine crackers, maybe a frozen breakfast when we'll nuke in the microwave, my water, which is full of lemons and cucumbers, and I start bringing turmeric in it now and cayenne pepper digestion. The rest of my chocolate milk come Monday, post office, my toys. Oh, impulse. But I need to start selling so I can get to Vegas. No more blue milk. That's just a May thing. I was fortunate. I got 4 half gallons. I will keep one of them. I don't want to knock this hand down. Behind there's 4 bags wrapping up the 4 half gallons of True Moo blue milk. Oz, now Oz comes in. I mean, I start this show later because I don't want to interfere with anyone else popping in. I mean, anyone else's show. Okay, X's for show is live. Alien Reminisce reaction. Heard a good thing about that. I'll stop in for a second. I was Toy Shiz uploaded video. Rat Hole. Dave did something 36 minutes ago. Bot Bender Orange did a tutorial. My friend Jimmy commented on that, which Kenny would not touch that Dr. Pepper cotton candy. Jimmy goes, Dr. Pepper cotton candy .omg. You should be the taste tester for junk food. That would be a great job. That would be a great job. I would mind that at all. Corey did the Making He-Man from the 1987 movie with Origins. that one girl that Kenny knows that I was. I guess she doesn't know I'm still a subscriber on YouTube. So nothing else besides. Yours are later, and I'm like, okay, I got to get some sleep. I was wondering about. Gotta go back to the live one. I'm on YouTube. I was wondering about Adam. Had he had any shows on, but I don't see anything shows. Yeah, it's a video. I did the video for that one. I know. Besides all the Kit Kats, which I can go to Korean market and I get all the various Kit Kats. I was like, no, I not even for videos. That's money I don't have. I gotta buy things like toys and do reviews on it. I don't even know if I do a review on this because it's like, well, it's putting it together. I talk about it live. That's it. I like it. I got it. I'm happy with it. I got the arrow cursor on top of it. Got that one. I got that one. I got that one. Yeah, oh, cool. But X is for show, which is way up there. X is for show is on. So I'll stop by, put my 2 bits. Rathole.ca has ended his show. Gadget Vlogs. Gadget was at Anime Con in New York, so she's doing her thing. Did I move the camera over too much? No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, see, because they're talking about Alien Romulus, which is supposedly very good. Alien Romulus comes after Alien. So the alien that was blown out of the other ship, that's the one. Will I go see it? Probably not. Everyone keeps blasting Alien 3, even when they did the director's cut. It's like, yeah, I guess. It was part of the life. It's part of the past, I never saw any of the other alien movies because, I don't need to be dreaming an alien comes into my bedroom. I already had that one dream, which I may or not mentioned before. True story. It was 3 dreams. One dream, I wake up. I thought I was awake. I wake up and then my door's open. I'm like, what? And then I open my eyes and the door's closed. Second one, I feel the side of the bed go down. Third one, a shadowy figure with a silver claw at the end of my bed. I woke up. I never had such ever again. So I, every once in a while, I'll say, I don't even know the words anymore. Oh my god, I need to figure out the Wiccan spells again. Aliens, yeah, it just lets my brain is even worse anymore. It's like I had the toys. I had one of them, which I was going to. I had one without a tail. I had one with a tail. I don't know what I was using it for. I have no idea why I got the alien figures in the first place. There's a couple of them is like I wanted to do for something Doctor Who. I don't know. So that's for sale because I can't figure out what I was using it for. Stop for a commercial break and then resume. Always dreams of me at work, either with the crew, same crew, just a different setting, but it's usually the same thing. But when that, I never had that whole thing. I think I did the spell, the verbal spell of do not bring your evil here kind of thing, swamp thing. So it's never been that bad. Last night, oh yeah, that's freaking me out now. I have fear of heights as well. It's like, nope. Going to Atlanta when I was doing Dragon Con because I was special. Free. Just had to pay for the parking. It's like, oh my god, how could people be way up there? How could people look way down there, and I had to get away from the balcony. I had to walk towards the doors because, like, when I was staying in one of the rooms, like, no, I'm standing by the doors. Please don't anyone get near the doors. Just let me walk. I no, 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 no. I just can't do that stuff. Yeah, for the toys, especially Canada, it's buku bucks. I always hope for the release the proper one from Alien with John Hurt, because then we'd have the young John Hurt and use his head, even though he has the short hair. Maybe it's a molded bit. Say, hey, we have the War Doctor when he just transforms. Like, Doctor no more. But I have custom heads. I have the custom stuff. I bought a custom figure, so I got custom pieces I need to get rid of. Like, what am I gonna do? I had on Wednesday's video, I had Cybermen heads. I put them in a little thing somewhere over there. I need to find someone in the States that can do paints for me. Find those Star Wars 6-inch figures and Avengers 5, 6-inch figures to make awesomely cool Cybermen that some people have already done. If not, get rid of it. Again, with Eternia, I don't know if I'm ever going to display Eternia. And I'm not going to sell it to a toy store. And so we'll give you $300 for it. How much did it cost us? I forgot how much Eternia cost us. They'll give you half. Say, well, screw you. I'd rather sell it myself and see when it was to pick it up from Orlando, kind of thing. If you're in Orlando area and I'm selling this thing to you or bid thing, you can buy the thing. I'm almost at that point. Okay, here we go. 101st floor. Oh my god. No. Yeah. I gotta do the things there. I want to have which I got all the pieces for fakers, just need to paint. I can paint that little stuff. So single faker in there fighting the good guys and Skeletor in the back going, yeah, bobbling boobs. Night of the Grizzlers. I got 2 Grizzlers here. Scene with Masters WWE. I don't have them all because when it reached that certain price point on eBay, it's like, no, I'm not touching that. Yeah. They still do this. I still want it. That was the big impulse buy is what you're getting. Yeah. What I'm going to get that, it's Kenny, it's, me, shipping. I'll go, holy crap. I should have found this a long time ago instead it was cheaper price. But yeah, he's either in a spare bedroom of my friend's house because my friend has dialysis 3 days a week. He doesn't have the strength to move Eternia. So I think Eternia is there. I would love to display that sucker. I'm sure it could fit on my TV, right? I'm sure. No, he would not fit on the TV. The main part of the castle would fit there on TV, but not the towers. I'd be like Grayskull Tower and Eternia, or Eternia with Viper Tower. That's it. But I would love to put that in the background. Oh my god, bring it up here. Yeah, that's the thing. I want the tracks. I want the that extra piece that asked you about that was only available on the original Eternia. Just have that thing. I want to display the Fakers. Night of the probably I change all the time, but main thing would be like the Night of the Fakers, He-Man versus Skeletor with every version I have created, plan to. now that Corey's doing the uh, movie version of He-Man and Skeletor with Origins figures, yeah, that's a possibility. That's that maybe. The Turtles, have the Turtles in there with the other figures, have the Origins with the vintage because I don't have them all. I didn't pick a lot of them either. Just do that mix there to have the Masters of WWE, which I have quite a few, but like Sergeant Slaughter was too much. Uh, a giant, so I never got into it. I just mix other things like the Transformers. I can fit the smaller Transformers, the smaller scale. Have them in Eternia. That's just the possibilities are endless. I just had that. It's a dining room table kind of display. It's like wow. Did a box say $25 box? Oh yeah, yeah. That's yeah. It's from work. Just you get it from the bank. So it's an empty box. it's an empty box of pennies. I don't know why I have that there. I really don't know why I have that there. That's it's oh my seat's wet. I feel sweaty. I thought it was a cool box. So could I have the box? I could put stuff in it. If I put a plastic liner in there like a bag, I could put in my accessories from my He-Man stuff. My Masters Universe accessories, but I don't know. It's just a unique box. Say $25 in pennies. I just have it on the shelf. Like, what's that for? I don't know. Hey, it's unique. Holy moly. Yep. And it's not even real copper, which was pretty odd. Wow. $100 in pennies. I have so many drummer boy quarters that have, you know, me is like, you can find it every once in a while, but because of the fact we had all these new quarters with the states and the other versions, and now the versions with the women on it, the bicentennial quarters aren't worth diddly do. They're just worth face value. So I've said it before, if someone was interested in having a bicentennial quarter, which I hadn't changed again the other day, I would, face value, just, I'll tape it onto a card, stick it in an envelope. It costs more to stick it in an envelope, though. The price of stamps are horrendous. Like, okay. But if someone wanted to have a Philadelphia Mint, Denver Mint, quarter, I will put on a card, put another card over it, staple it, tape it so it doesn't ruin the quarter, send it out to you. Just send me, quarter 50 cents back, even though ultimately we lost money on the stamp. So if it's paper money, yeah, well, I'm gonna do the paper money on eBay. See, is this is worth something? Go through the listing. Is this worth something? It's worth something. Stick it on there, make the money off of that. But coins is more like, I have, $100 in drummer boy quarters. I may just put in the bank. I'm not gonna use it for spending in Vegas, tell you that much. When I get to Vegas, it's, you know, check out the Hoover Dam, you know, eat pizza with acquaintances, be on Miss Temperamental show, I hope so, sing with the band, just have fun. It's not about that. It's just, money to spend, money to have because I'll be out of work for 2 weeks when I'm on vacation for Orlando and on vacation in Vegas, and just playing the whole thing. So, again, once in a lifetime situation, I'm up for it. Gotta live while we can. And if I win the lottery this weekend for Powerball, ha 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 ha, you'll see changes. If you see everything back there is like every so evolving, why the backdrop has changed, become digging through everything, which I still need to anyway, and all of a sudden you see it turning in the background, then I finally cleared my head and did something about it. Okay. We dropped a couple people, so that means Adam is most likely gone. And Oz may have said, okay, Tom's just blathering away. So reached an hour and a half. I appreciate you guys always. Oh, thank you, Kenzo Creations. Always backing me up. Thank you, Radical Toys, for popping in for a moment. Thank you, Oz, for popping in for a moment. Thank you, Timescales, for a nice conversation. Good to talk with you. Water that garden. You have a nice cool breeze going on. That's a good thing. Back on Monday night, 5 p.m. Eastern Universal Time. See what else is new. So appreciate y'all. Please like, subscribe, share, comment for the people watching later. And always remember, time waits and turns slowly.